Hello guys, welcome back to another Asphalt 8 video. We're a little back in time. As you can see here, I am wanting to buy the Koenigsegg Regera. I need 4,000 more fusion coins and I can get them right from Champion League Gauntlet. As you can see here, it's like 5,000 or 4,500 fusion coins. Or it might be 4,000, but I sold a rare suspension. And without further ado, we're going to go into a gauntlet race and get it. This was very old. I mean, I was in Champion League, so I'm in Elite League now. And, like, 4 of those 5 cars are no longer in my gauntlet lineup. The Veyron, Chiron, Devo, and BXR Special Edition have been axed. Anyway, we got capped by an Arash. We're not winning this race. I used to think the Veyron's acceleration was good, and I still think it's good, but, like, we got capped by an Arash AF10, and people say that car doesn't have good acceleration. But maybe it does. We'll never know. Anyway, the Regera, I was excited for. I mean, it was my first 1860 Max Pro vehicle. I already had a few other 1860s. I think the Cyan, FXXK, Chiron, and Devo, and BXR, of course. But, I mean, the Max Pro 1860s tend to be people's first main weapon because these festival cars are really expensive unless you have a premium pass. Now, is the Regera the perfect choice for the first 1860 Max Pro car? No, the Centenario should probably be your choice, but I didn't care. I'm a Koenigsegg fanboy, and by extension, I was going to buy the Koenigsegg Regera. We lost pretty brutally. He had better cars than me across the entire board, but I didn't care. We got the coins. We have 4 million fusion coins, and not 3, 2, 1, my bad. I was looking at it, then I looked at all the other 1860s. Wish I bought the SV, wish I accidentally pressed it. Then I wouldn't be grinding for it right now. But then again, I would be grinding for the Regera right now, so maybe it wasn't too bad that I didn't buy the SV. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. The car is now mine. I was very excited from this. And the only reason why I ended up getting it was because the R8 Special Edition and the SLK Special Edition were nerfed this update. They both gave me like 1 million fusion coins or 1.5 million fusion coins. So I had around like 3.6 million or something. And I figured, well, I could get the remaining fusion coins, but how? Then I saw how the new multiplayer leagues worked, and you know, I was like, oh wow, I can just make it to the Elite League and I'd be fine. I'd have the car. Anyway, I upgraded the car to 2 and max because I couldn't afford anything more. I was not going to paint it. It's still red to this day. It's never actually changed color. Fun fact, I like my Regera red. Anyway, we claimed some connection to the AC Festival. I thought we were going right to the Master Season. Well, now we are. And just like that, we're going to take our first race in the Regera. First, I have to get to it. It's not that hard. Just go to the dart and then go back. Anyway, we have it at a rank of 1658 with the tuning of 2222. Anyway, it's the Master Season. It doesn't matter. On to the first ever race in this car against an Apollo IE, Centenario, Arash, Chirons, and Veyrons, and a Trezor for some reason. Anyway, we knocked down that red Veyron there. And that Centenario we're keeping up with relatively well. Maybe he just bought his Centenario. Only difference is he had money to upgrade it. I didn't. Anyway, at this rank, the car goes 273 miles an hour, which is, I think it's bad. I mean, it's not necessarily going to survive in this rank because of the 1680 cars at the rank. So if you do buy like a Regera or a Centenario and just upgrade them like to the rank of 1600 or something, you're not going to have a good time because the 1680 cars are just faster. They go 285. This car goes 273. It can't keep up. But we are keeping up with that Centenario. Up ahead, an Arash AF10 and a Apollo IE are fighting. The Apollo IE actually wins, believe it or not. And now you know, July 25th, 2021, I became the owner of a Koenigsegg Regera in Asphalt 8. I was very proud of this, and I was very excited to pro the vehicle as time went on. We wrecked, but that couldn't ruin my spirits. I was happy to have the car, and I was happy the first race went relatively well. What rank was that Centenario? I'm a little curious. I remember that the Apollo and Arash one, that was a 1760 unboosted one. Oh, that's why we kept up with him. Anyway, fast forward the date. Now we're no longer in July 25th, 2021. We're now on January 17th, 2022, in the Acura NSX 2005. You might be wondering, why are you showing us this car? It's a boring 1230 car. Well, first of all, it's a pretty 1230 car. It was 500 tokens. That's away from the point. The reason why I'm showing you this is because this was the last race before I hit Pro League in the Classic Series of multiplayer. Once I hit the Classic Series Pro League, I'd have enough badges to buy a legendary tech to Pro de Regera. I had 5 suspension, 5 legendary engines, and now I just needed 1 more legendary tech, and I was going to get it this race. We were already way ahead, and I was close to Pro League as is, and because we're way ahead already, we were going to get the Pro League no matter what. Anyway, I pressed next, was waiting for it to tell me I was in Pro League. I made it to Pro League, and I quickly rushed through everything, and now I'm waiting to get my badges. So here we're waiting. I touched the side and I scrolled down, and just like that, we got the badges. Now I rushed down to get the tech. I'm very excited still, just like when I bought the car. I was waiting for it to register, and it's registered. So I rush over to the Master Season, ready to race it after proing it. I go down and I realize that the inbox exists. Give me a second, let me go put it back. Okay, now we put the legendary tech in. Now I rush back to the Master Series, and 3, 2, 1. I am now the owner of a Pro Koenigsegg Regera in Asphalt 8. Took me like 6 or 7 months, but I was still really excited nonetheless. Anyway, now we have this 1862 Regera. I'm gonna use it in the Master Series. Just like how when I first got it, I used it in the Master Series. Only difference this time is that the Master Series is now a lot more saturated with 1860s. I miss the days when Master Season was just a bunch of people with their best car throwing it at the wall, and not just some random guy in a Centenario murdering everyone else in BMW M4s. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Yes, go. There's Centenarios. There's me. T-Rex decides he needs to wreck me for no reason. And now we're in last. As you can see though, the acceleration, once it gets past that initial acceleration, it's really fast after that. But the problem is, all other S-Class 1860s, at least most of them, have a fast initial acceleration alongside a fast, like, getting up to speed acceleration. And the Regera only has a fast phase 2 up to speed acceleration, whereas the other cars have a faster phase 1 initial acceleration. Anyway, that guy wrecked there, and we're gonna come in 4th in this race. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more Asphalt 8 content, let me know if you want to test with this car, and I will see you next video. Have a good one. Goodbye.